Hey there, it's Alex with alextucker.ca, and in this video we're going to go over how to install WordPress using Softaculous on cPanel. So most cPanel web hosting tends to have Softaculous or another apps installer similar to Softaculous pre-installed on it. If your web hosting does not have Softaculous or something like it, then that's okay. There's other ways to install WordPress. You can also install WordPress manually. But this video is going to cover how to install WordPress on cPanel using Softaculous. So I'm right here in cPanel, and you can go into the search right here and type in Softaculous and then just click on that, and that would take you directly to Softaculous. Or you can scroll down and look for it, and in this cPanel in particular, it's right here at the bottom under software. You can click on it right there. Since we're installing WordPress, you could just click on WordPress right down here. But I'm just going to go through this way. So we're going to click on Softaculous. And here are kind of the most popular apps. And we're going to go to WordPress. And you can either click on this for more information about WordPress, or you can just click on Install. And so we want to install the latest version of WordPress, which is currently 5.5.1. And we want to install it on an HTTPS protocol. And this is the domain I'm going to be using, fallasleep420.ca. And I don't want it to be in a subdirectory. I want it to be in the root directory of the website. So I'm just going to leave this blank. And as you can see here, if you this info thing is telling me in fact, that if I leave it empty, it will install on the root of the domain. So that's what I want. And for the site name, I'll just put in my awesome blog. And the site description will be my very awesome blog. And do I want to enable multi-site? No. That's a WordPress multi-site is a site that can have essentially, it's like having multiple installations of WordPress, but they're all within one admin dashboard. But I don't really recommend messing around with that unless you really know what you're doing. So we're just going to leave that as it is. For my admin name, I will call myself Alex Tucker. For the admin password, I'm going to hide that, and then I'll put in a secure password. For my email, I'll put in my email address. And then for the language, I want English. You can choose the language that applies to you, of course. There are some plugins that you can pre-install, such as Loginizer and Classic Editor. I'm just going to leave those as they are. And then if we expand the advanced options, you can customize your database name if you want. You can turn automatic updates on and off here, and you can select to auto upgrade plugins and themes, as well as customize backup locations. But be wary that the backup location thing, that's dependent on your host. Not all web hosts use this. Some might have a different backup solution, or some just might not use it at all. So make sure that you communicate with your host and figure out what their backup solution is before you start doing this. Anyways, I'm just going to leave the advanced options as they are, and I'm not going to select a theme. I'm just going to install the default one, which should be 2020. But you could, if you wanted to, you could scroll through these and select a theme that you want. But like I said, I'm just going to leave it as it is and click on install. All right, so the software has been installed successfully, and I can click on the administrative URL right here, which is the URL /wp-admin to go directly to that. So there you go. I'm now in the admin section of my website. If I click here, open this in a new tab. This is my website. And this is a nice installation of WordPress that I can now start working with. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to leave them in the comments. Once again, this was how to install WordPress on cPanel using Softaculous. Hope you found that helpful, and I will catch you in the next video.